Hey, this is Liz Bentley. And today I wanted to talk about something I call the hard. And the hard is when life gets really unusually hard, or when life just feels really difficult and challenging, like we are constantly having hurdles thrown at us and objects that we have to overcome. And like we just can't get lucky. We just can't seem to get it right. And that life is just always a battle and a struggle. And right now, people are feeling that frustration more than ever because if it wasn't a pandemic, it's a fire, it's kids being schooled from home, it's a hurricane or an election or riots or you name it. Our world really turning upside down, from businesses shutting down and people struggling financially to, in some cases, some other businesses thriving. And so often when we're really struggling in our life and feeling the hard, we have a tendency to do a lot of comparison. We look at other people and we think, why is their life so easy? Or why is it so much harder on me? Or why does this seem so incredibly difficult right now? And so it's really important that we don't do that. The other thing that's interesting is that when we look back on our life and we look at our childhood and our teenage years and maybe even our 20s or whatever age you are, you look back at your life and you see, what's been hard? And how have I handled the hard? Where are the areas where I stared the hard down and overcame something really difficult that I'm really proud of? And maybe I succeeded in flying colors, or maybe I just survived it, but I'm really proud of myself for making it through and coming to the other side. And where are the areas where I hid from the hard? I quit because it was just too much. I was too scared. It was too difficult. And I just couldn't handle it. It was just too much. And sometimes it's good to do that life review, because when you recognize where you pushed through it, you're really proud. And where you didn't, you need to forgive yourself, because it's okay. Because sometimes we just quit. But now we know better. Now we know that the hard is for you to grow through. The hard is here to show you what you're made of. The hard is here as a challenge to give you an opportunity to rise and become the best version of yourself. So here are my tips on how to handle the hard. Number one, recognize that you're not alone. Everyone has it hard at one point or another in their life. You might have it harder than all the people around you. That might be very, very true. But no one gets a free lunch. Everyone has a struggle at one point or another in their life that is going to be very, very hard, that they're going to have to get through. And usually they are going to have many. Number two, recognize that the hard is just part of living. That it's a mindset you just have to embrace, that it's something that comes at you that you need to have resilience and grit and tackle and not feel like it's a moment in time, but that it is part of life. And life isn't supposed to be easy, and that you're just supposed to grow through it. Number three, realize it might take some time, that working, it's not going to be a quick fix, that you might have to work at this for a very long time until you see the outcome you are looking for. And it could even take years of working at something to really get over the hump of it, okay? So it's gonna take some time. Give it that space, okay? And don't beat yourself up when you have small failures or when you wanna quit. Just keep pushing in. And number four, and this is the most important, is that you are the only one who can do this. No one is going to save you. No one is going to fix this. No one is going to make this better, and there is not going to be a miracle. You need to do this, and you might need to do it alone. You'll have support, you have friends, you have family, may have colleagues, but at the end of the day, it's going to be on you, and that's okay, because you can do it. So embrace the hard, don't be afraid, don't quit, hang in there, and we'll be back next Tuesday. So thanks.